HobbyLife, we'll talk about the father of all video games, Dungeons and Dragons. Let's watch this.
One of the most popular video game genres is the RPG, short for role-playing games. Before video games even existed though, there was already an RPG game which only made use of a pen, a paper, and one's imagination. Dungeons and Dragons, or D&D. Does it sound familiar?
Dungeons and Dragons, what it does, it puts you in a setting na fantasy, na parang Lord of the Rings. It gives you rules, so you can play like a warrior, a knight, or a wizard. During, in a fantasy setting, you're battling against dragons, orcs, and goblins, and mga kung ano monsters.
D&D is so influential that it is considered the father of role-playing games. And luckily, we had the chance to talk to Coco Campillo, a D&D gamer. He has been playing Dungeons and Dragons for 25 years.
The thing with Dungeons and Dragons is that the game is limited only by your imagination. Basically, they have a rule on how you can do everything in the game. You can be anything in the game. It pretty much allows you to do it. So it kind of brings you to this world where you can do what you want.
Coco has gained a lot from playing D&D.
The most neglected part of a lot of games is the social aspect. You actually get to meet a lot of people. A few of the great friends I have at the moment, like people I've been friends with years, I met through card games, HeroClix, like that.
So, does Coco recommend games such as these to the young ones? Of course he does.
Gaming is actually something I encourage with my nephews, nieces, godkids. One game I like to play with them is this game called Timeline. Because Timeline teaches them history, it teaches them who invented what, who discovered what. See, there are actually a lot of games for kids.
Do you remember the cards you used to trade with your friends when you were a kid? Well, we are going to talk about that on the next episode. Until then, for People's Television, I am Kring Lacson, and this is HobbyLife.